you ever felt.
Are you listening?
What's up, guys? Mr. Dragon Liger here to go over a recap of Week 2 in Season of the Dawn. First up, we have the Obelisk on Nessus. We have our 2 weekly bounties, defeat Vex anywhere in the system. And then we have defeat enemies using void abilities. For a weapon frame, we have the Jack Queen King. And then next we have the Patron of Lost Causes, which is the new scout rifle. And then up we have the new sidearm, Traveler's Judgment. First up we have the Data Lattice enhancement. You have a chance to get more Data Lattice. Next up we have one for the Sundial to give you more materials to build the obelisk. And then moving on, we have the time loss capacity. It increases your inventory of weapon frames. Next we have the enhanced timelight stasis with the progression rate of 25%. And then for mods, we have powerful friends. Then we have charged up. And finally, we have stacks on stacks. And now we have the obelisk in the EDZ. First, our bounty is using a scout rifle, rapidly defeat enemies in groups of 3 or more without reloading. Then we have using a bow, defeat Cabal with precision final blows. For a weapon frame, we have Last Perdition. And for a new weapon, we have Infinite Paths 8. And then our final new weapon is the new fusion rifle, Gallant Charge. Now moving over our enhancements, we have a Dusklight Extractor. Have, of course, a higher chance with precision shots. We have Vanguard Extractor, which gives you additional fractaline when completing strikes. Then we have the Time Loss Stasis, with progression rate of the Time Loss weapon frames increases by 10%. Then we have Thermal or Temporal Slipstream, permanently increases the quantity of rewards. Then for mods, we have Precisely Charged. Then we have Quick Charge. And last but not least, we have Blast Radius. Now, this week's story mission involving Saint 14. I thought it was definitely another good chapter to the story. I'd like to see where his story continues from here. I hope they don't just leave it where it's at, because that will be a travesty. After you complete your quest step, make sure to go see him where he's now located in the tower. Moving on to the Dawning. Ava Levante is now in the tower. She has 2 weekly bounties. Then she has 4 daily bounties. Defeat enemies with a sword. Defeat enemies using grenades. Defeat enemies using scout rifles, snipers, pulse. And then finally earn multi-kills against enemies of the Traveler. Then you have your additional random bounties, which will give you crazy XP. You end up getting a mission for a Sparrow, and the steps will be listed for who you have to make candy for. Now, inside of Eververse, you have all your Dawning emotes, sparrows, ornaments, all that good stuff that you can only have at this time or at this event. Now, if you go on to the next page, we'll have your armor listed, which is either 6,000 bright dust or 1,500 silver. And now you have custom emotes and finishers. And of course, ornaments for your weapons. Now we have the baking cookies emote. Some of these emotes where you bake things and you spin them around and you cook them, they can be funny. They take a little while to watch the complete animation on them. But this guy's holding a plate of cookies up in the air. That's some crazy stuff. Now, one of the new weapons right now is coming from the event. It's called Cold Heart or Cold Front. And it gets all types of random perks. I got mine with Feeding Frenzy with a range masterwork. Now I'm really liking this Steel Feather auto rifle with Swashbuckler and Feeding Frenzy. It really ate some people up in the Crucible this past week. And another one of the weapons I'm liking, Patron of Lost Causes. It has full auto with accurized rounds. So I'm still looking for a better roll, something with some range. So we'll see how that goes. Now we have the Breach Light Sidearm, which has multi-kill clip and outlaw. I put a backup mag on that, and it feels really nice using these weapons. But just to remind you, do not use this weapon. It is a complete piece of crap, and you can find other things that are be way better than that. Now, moving on to Zur. Of course, he has our Faded Ingram for the week. He's supposed to give us a random exotic if we have all of the armor. And he's going to give us the new Titan chest piece. Now he's selling the Two-Tailed Fox, which has double tracking rockets. The Dune Marchers for the Titan, faster sprinting. Converse Holds for the Warlock. Last but not least, we have the Hunter's Assassin's Cowl, which will make you go invisible whenever you do a finisher to an enemy. That's all we have for today. Let me know what you guys are liking about this season so far. And until next time, I'll see you later.